infographic for the objectives. Hey everybody, I hope you are doing well. So as a lot of you know, there's objectives with this particular event. There are some specific elements to it, and the specific elements are around #blessed. I must rate this and think this is a great opportunity for players to go and do this, especially as you can see right here. Like in the previous video, I did a lot of lower level based grinding, and that's because I just want the components to buy stuff within the store. If you go into incursions in the lower levels with higher champions, chances are you're going to be able to get right to the end very, very easily. So this means you'll get components. Yes, you'll get shards of not really kind of like interest to you kind of rarity, but I would say do not turn up your nose at 4-star shards. 4-star shards mean 4-star crystals. 4-star crystals mean 24 of those lovely tier 5 ISO if you get a dupe. So don't turn your nose up at them. I'm certainly not, especially because I need as much ISO, and this actually is a lot more easier to do without having to kind of break his sweat over, and you literally like don't even have to look at the screen too much. Yes, it's not autoplay in the kind of the lower areas, but it is what it is with it. Okay? But that's not what this video is all about, right? #blessed is what we're all about. And as you can see right here, regardless of what level you do, doing the two, because there's two #blessed. I mean, first of all, there's the one that requires you to use defensive utility, and then you've got offensive damage over time, and then you've got combat denial, and then also you've got offensive burst, control counter, and defensive tank. So you've got all those particular types of objectives. But here's the thing. You're probably saying to yourself, Rich, you've got a breakdown of this in some sort of way. I do. The spreadsheet, yes, the spreadsheet that I've been harping on about for a little while is indeed what we're going to be talking about. And I'm sure people will be saying, Rich, why? Oh, it's all written. Why can't you do an infographic? Well, you can see exactly what's coming into line. I put a link in the description to the actual infographic, like image, like itself. I designed this myself. It's not perfect, right? But here's the thing. At least I did it. Look, from a shot perspective, I'll bring it into shot. You can check out the link in the description to go over the image itself, and we'll just bring it into shot right here. It is in the image link. It is high res, but I've put it out on Twitter. It will be a low res. I'm putting it into wherever I can. It's up to you what you do with it. And here's the thing, look, it's not a Cat Murdoch, it's not an MCOC noob, it's not Super Duper Boos, it's not anybody of my friends or kind of colleagues and people that I know that have done infographics. But what I wanted to do is do something that helped. So it's not perfect, but it helps, or hopefully will help. And definitely charts all the different types of options to do this. And here's the thing, I'm not saying you have to do, like, you have to like take... I'm not saying take 3 defensive tanks in, but if you even have one on your team that's able to kind of like, you know, if you're going through to the furthest room and you're getting W's, then that's great. So if you're in level 1 and doing it, level 2, level 3, level 4, or level 5, and level 6, how you're getting yourself through these objectives is up to you. They're month long, and to be honest, they're more like straightforward than you might think. They're actually a lot easier to cheese and get done. I mean, like, here's a good example. And as I've just said, regardless of like how much of a room you go through, you could literally go through to 2 rooms and find, boom, you're blasted out and you can't do anything when it comes to like, oh great, I've only lasted to zone 5 in threat level 5. Oh, that's just terrible. Well, here's the thing. You can go back in again. So set your team back up again with the offensive damage over time champion, a defensive utility, and control denial. Set yourself back up. Set your team back up and go in again. Because here's the thing. You will get yourself at some stage, and then obviously do the part 2 of this. You at some stage will be able to get the 6-star awakening gem without a huge amount of hassle. And a 6-star awakening gem does not get offered out that freely to players. That 7,500 6-star shards doesn't get offered out that much to players. And even on a lower level for players, yes, you might be going, well, I can only do threat level 4. Okay, fine. Well, you still get some stuff there. 5-star awakening gem. You might be looking at the others going, well, you get 3,000 6-star shards. And again, I would get that there were people looking at this and going, well, it's not hugely rewarded, but it's a lot easier to achieve than I think we've had in some other pieces of content. So I don't know. I look at this and go, this is actually pretty good to go and get. There's also the other stuff, which is the outclassed for those that want to participate. It is ISO-ish, but do bear in mind at some particular stage you will get some of your dangerous crystal shards. So again, it's up to you. Like, I plan to do all of this, and come on by to live streams when we do it. But here's the thing, like, it's gonna be a good opportunity. In any case, I've kind of diverted away from the point of the video. I mean, there's a point in any case to we're talking about #blessed, but obviously I'm talking about the infographic that I created. I want to get this out as soon as possible, so I think by the time I get this video out, it will be about 2 hours after the event's gone live. I'll try and get it out as soon as possible, but a bit of a backlog with work this evening, so I'll try and get it out as soon as possible. So whenever you see this, I appreciate you very much for supporting the content and get it out. There is a visual version, but also there's a typed version as well. It's in the spreadsheet, in the link in the description. It's now on its, I think I've got to do 1 or 2 more updates, and then the spreadsheet's completed. And if anybody hasn't seen the spreadsheet, it's got tabs at the bottom, which is how the side quest works, components, farming totals, store best buys and spend breakdowns, best champs for objectives, and hacks and rewards breakdown. That's it. I don't know if I need to put any more tabs in. I might do another one about like some of the best champs for incursions, but do bear in mind a lot of people will be trying to like bend around doing the #blessed first and some of the outclassed. Also, I've put in a section about best champs for new hacks, so do check out that as well. But yeah, that's really it for the video. That's really it for the info. And yeah, we got a few more vids to post on this. I will try and do a Thronebreaker guide, but I don't know when that's going to be completed because I'm enjoying myself with the incursion stuff and kind of thinking about champions for things. So I'm working hard on that, and I'm actually really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying like focusing on this incursion stuff, which is honestly a breath of fresh air. It's because it's different. I know some people don't like this, but I do. And it's very rare to find a side quest since 2 years now that I've gone, do you know what? I'm excited for something different and it's fresh. Well, it's not fresh because it's incursions, but you know what I mean? It's like it's a fresh kind of way of looking at this and kind of like, just getting involved with this stuff. So yeah, I kind of like, I rate that. But yeah, that's really been it. That's the video. But make sure as well to support, share the particular infographic around if it's going to help people out. If it's not, it's not. That's the thing. I'll put these things out there and see if people are interested. But also, make sure as well to support some of the other content I'm putting out today. There should be some information, some stuff on screen right now. Go and check it out. Support the channel, That's all I really ask. Subscribe. If you've not subscribed before, subscribe. That would be very handy of you. Very, very helpful as well. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. I'm trying to get the other video up as soon as possible.